The place already, without like nothing.
Are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
Within each of us lies not only the potential, but the power to make a difference.
But for me, the man makes the brand. You understand? Because if you don't know, if you're not confident, in what you wear, you're not confident about yourself or how you carry yourself and all that. If you buy a brand that is very expensive, at the end of the day, I don't think it will look that good on you. That's what Staunchman is all about.
Ambassador Michael Omijeh is a man of luxury with a fascinating personality for fashion and lifestyle. He spoke with the CEO of Project 3 System Metro, Fakunle Sharif Akundayo, on his love for fashion and art.
Fashion, I'll say fashion is a lifestyle. Fashion is what defines every individual, indirectly and directly. I've said it a number of times. There's a way you can describe someone without telling us who that person is, but with their fashion sense, you can tell. I'll give you an example. I might decide to wear a particular regalia and step out here, and you say, this guy is dressed like President Buhari. He looks like President Buhari. Just by me putting on like a filler cap with that symbol, we know who you're talking about. We're talking about BAT. You understand? So fashion for me is something that tells who you are. Right from a very young age, I've known how to combine colors, you understand, in such a way that they're impressive, and fashion gives feedback. So you're wearing a particular attire, just like how the women feel when they go out or when they dress. So you go out with a certain attire and you get feedback like, oh, I love your piece. I love the way you look. You understand? All these are key feedbacks that you get in fashion. You understand your strength. Some particular days you go out, you don't get those feedbacks. You feel, oh, maybe I didn't just put these pieces well. They are good, but I didn't just put that pieces well. And because I love art so much, and I've been able to marry both fashion and art together, because fashion is art. Yeah.
Being an art collector, Ambassador Michael Omijeh shed more light on his vintage collections.
So I was somewhere, there was a day I was somewhere and there was a floor in the container. I like the whole wooden feel and the knob. I don't think the Gen Z will understand this knob because everything has to do with button. And the days when we have to tune into the FMs, this is how you look for signal and all that. So I feel it tells a story. It's vintage.
I can still remember that once this antenna is broken,
yes,
you need to look for a wire.
Yes, for you to capture the frequency, to catch the frequency and all that, man.
Okay.
So I love artifacts. I don't know.
More about this?
It's safe to say I'm a collector.
Yes.
So this has to do with it's a mannequin. It's just me playing with acts and all that. It's a mannequin, but just to tell you about different fashion brands. You understand? Yes, I grew up seeing all these brands and being fascinated about them. I was just thinking on how to bring my own brand to this point. So you can see the Reebok Champion and all that. This is Infuse. This is my own business. Yes, I'm a partner to this.
His latest fashion brand, S5AUNCHMEN, seems to have made a grand entry into the fashion lifestyle of urban men. And for Ambassador Michael Omijeh, fashion with S5AUNCHMEN is self-expression.
There's something written here: within each of us lies not only the potential, but the power to make a difference. What's the difference S5AUNCHMEN has come to make within the clothing industry?
Staunchman, like the name implies, man. Staunch. It stands for uniqueness, brilliance, astounding, smooth, and all that. I think over the years, there've been so much rules to fashion, and again, without breaking the rules, you want to ask yourself, who is creating this? Who are the people creating these rules? When it comes to fashion, I think you have the ability to create your own rules to be different. For me, less is more. Less is more. I think the perception of the everyday man, they think the brand makes the man. But for me, the man makes the brand. You understand? Because if you don't know, if you're not confident in what you wear, you're not confident about yourself or how you carry yourself and all that. If you buy a brand that is very expensive, at the end of the day, I don't think it will look that good on you. That's what Staunchman is all about. It's the everyday man kind of fashion.
Are we free to say it's all about self-expression?
Yes, it's an expression. It's beyond clothing. It's an expression. It's the way you feel. It's that feeling you get while you're looking good and all that.
So if one were to patronize Staunchman, what kind of clothing are they expecting?
So right now we're into urban fashion, which is the current in thing. Now everybody wants to look trendy.
Just like you.
Like I said, keep it simple. on my all black. keep it simple. Yes, everybody wants to look trendy. The society sends its feedback on fashion. How do we get to know this? So if you check way back, when you go to the bank, everybody's wearing a suit. But now you can hardly find the staffs of the bank wearing the suit. They're wearing their branded T-shirts. You can't even tell who is the manager, who is the front desk person. Yes, and even sometimes when you check your friends on the corporate scene, as soon as they close for work and they walk up to their car, they just unbutton their shirts, they take off their shoes, and boom, they're wearing Crocs, slippers, and all that. That tells you everybody wants to be simple, everybody wants to be free, but why doing this? They still want to be stylish. So, okay. Yeah.
So, is it safe to say Staunchman is way beyond what is trendy to what is classic?
It's a blend of everything. It's a blend of everything. Staunchman gives you this feel of you can look like a celebrity under a budget. Like you don't need to break a bank to look like a celeb. So we have all the stylish stuff, and they are very friendly in price, and we're just out there dishing out good fashion for everybody, for all sort of men. We do all kind of things. We stock all varieties. Yes, that's what we do.
So to ask now, in terms of you do retailing, is it just within a particular outlet, or you have your retail stores around?
So we started from Lekki Phase 1. Yes, which is safe to say is the Highbrow area of Lagos Island, and in Lagos in particular. We have various locations, even at Lekki Phase 1. We have like 3 stores now at Lekki Phase 1, and this year we intend to do more. People are calling us from Abuja, they're calling us from Port Harcourt, and the mainland are not even exempted. The mainlands are calling, so we intend to keep spreading, just like I said.
So for the people now, the Instagram, the social media handle.
Yes, yes, it's staunchmenclothing.com. Yes, on Instagram and Snapchat. Yes, the website will be launched first quarter of this year, where people can shop from the convenience of their homes and all that, seeing our different brands and all that.
Talking about CSR, the corporate social responsibility, how do you intend to incorporate fashion into the daily lifestyles of the people, for them to see it from that position of being productive, and at the same time having that focus that they too can excel in this industry?
That's a very good. It's a very good question. Like I said earlier, fashion. The word fashion has to do with everything. You understand? If you say you're going to a traditional marriage, there's a way you portray yourself. If you say you're going to a corporate function, there's a way you portray yourself and all that. I think it is key to bring our young, because we're into male fashion, I think it is key to sensitize our young adults on how to present themselves in different occasions, because there is what we call mismatch, and this is what we are going to do this year. We have a very big project coming in this year that we're going to have in Ajegule. It has to do with the boy kid, yes, on how to present themselves, how they carry themselves, why they look good. It tells a lot about fashion. Tells a lot about your personality, how you dress, how you carry yourself, the way you smell, the way it builds your confidence, your morale. And I've seen cases where fashion even gives open doors. I'm a testimony to that, man. Yes, it's an open door and all that. Yes.
All right. It's been wonderful having this interview segment with you. We are so inspired, and we look forward to having more of your presence.
Oh, most deaf. By God's grace, we're alive. We'll continue to participate and give in our own quota from time to time, and make sure we put our community at Jegule up there, and keep it classy at all times, man. Keep it classy at all times, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Yeah.
The man, Ambassador Michael Omijeh, may have just begun the fashion revolution in Nigeria with his brand S5AUNCHMEN. And like every great man, the need to change human perception with fashion and styles has never been this better. And just like the staunch expression of Ambassador Michael Omijeh, S5AUNCHMEN clothing is on the move to take over the fashion world beyond Lagos, Nigeria. Until I come your way again for another exciting edition of Lifestyle Diary on 316 TV, I remain your special host, Fakunle Sheriff Ekundayo. Bye for now.